Construction is one of the most dangerous industries in the United States. Every year, thousands of workers are seriously injured, and many lose their lives due to preventable accidents on construction sites. That is exactly why Occupational Safety and Health Administration, commonly known as OSHA, exists. In this video, we are going to explain OSHA construction safety requirements simply, step by step, as if you are learning this for the very first time. Whether you are a construction worker, a site supervisor or foreman, a safety officer, a student studying safety, or an employer trying to stay compliant, this video will help you understand what OSHA expects on construction sites, the most important safety rules you must follow, the hazards OSHA focuses on the most, and how OSHA compliance actually protects lives. Let's get started. What is OSHA and why it matters in construction? OSHA is a U.S. government agency created to ensure safe and healthy working conditions. For construction, OSHA sets minimum safety standards that every employer must follow. These rules are found under 29 CFR 1926, which covers construction safety. OSHA's mission is simple: prevent injuries, prevent illnesses, prevent deaths. If an employer fails to follow OSHA rules, OSHA can issue citations, impose heavy fines, stop work, and in serious cases, pursue legal action. But OSHA is not just about punishment. OSHA rules exist because construction hazards can kill quickly if ignored. Who must comply with OSHA construction standards? OSHA construction standards apply to construction companies, contractors and subcontractors, temporary labor providers, employers controlling construction work. If you control the worksite or direct the work, OSHA considers you responsible. Workers also have responsibilities. Follow safety rules. Use provided PPE. Report unsafe conditions. OSHA protects workers from retaliation when they speak up about safety. The Focus Four, OSHA's top construction hazards. OSHA focuses heavily on 4 major hazards that cause most construction deaths. These are known as the Focus Four: falls, struck by hazards, caught in or caught between hazards, electrocution, fall protection requirements. Fall protection is one of the most cited OSHA violations. OSHA requires protection when workers are exposed to falls from unprotected edges, roofs, openings, scaffolds. Types of fall protection include guardrail systems, safety nets, personal fall arrest systems, harness, lanyard, anchor point. Harnesses must fit properly, be inspected before use, be anchored to approved anchor points. Note that improper use of fall protection is treated the same as no protection. Scaffold safety requirements. Scaffolds must be designed to support at least 4 times the intended load, built on stable foundations, fully planked. OSHA requires guardrails on scaffolds above 10 feet, safe access using ladders or stairs, regular inspection by a competent person. Workers must never overload scaffolds, remove guardrails, use damaged platforms. Ladder safety requirements. Ladders are simple tools, but they cause many injuries. OSHA requires ladders to be inspected before use, proper ladder type for the task, secure placement. Key ladder rules. Extension ladders must extend 3 feet above landing. Never stand on top step. Face the ladder while climbing. Maintain 3 points of contact. Excavation and trenching safety. Trenching accidents are often fatal because soil collapses quickly. OSHA requires protective systems for trenches 5 feet deep or more, including sloping, shoring, shielding, trench boxes. A competent person must inspect trenches daily, check soil conditions, identify hazards. Workers must never enter an unprotected trench. Personal protective equipment, PPE. OSHA requires employers to provide PPE at no cost when hazards exist. Common PPE includes hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, high-visibility vests, safety boots. Employers must assess hazards, select proper PPE, train workers on use and limitations. PPE must be worn correctly to be effective. Tool and equipment safety. All tools and equipment must be in good condition, be used only as intended, have safety guards installed. OSHA requires regular inspection, removal of damaged tools, proper training before use, never bypass safety guards or modify equipment. Electrical safety on construction sites. Electrical hazards are often invisible but deadly. OSHA requires GFCIs on temporary power, proper grounding, safe clearance from overhead lines. Workers must use insulated tools when required. Never work on live circuits unless authorized. Report damaged cords immediately. Housekeeping and site organization. Good housekeeping prevents slips and trips, fire hazards, equipment damage. OSHA requires clear walkways, proper waste disposal, safe material storage. A clean site is a safer site. Training and competent person requirements. OSHA requires training when workers are exposed to hazards. Training must be in a language workers understand, relevant to the task, documented. Certain activities require a competent person, meaning someone who can identify hazards, has authority to correct them. OSHA inspections and enforcement. OSHA inspections may occur after accidents, due to complaints, randomly. During inspections, OSHA may review documents, interview workers, observe work practices. Employers must cooperate but also know their rights. Why OSHA compliance benefits everyone. OSHA compliance saves lives, reduces injuries, lowers insurance costs, improves productivity, protects employers from lawsuits. Safety is not a burden, it is an investment. Conclusion. OSHA construction safety requirements are not complicated. They are life-saving rules written in blood. When safety rules are followed, workers go home alive, projects run smoother, businesses grow stronger. If you work in construction, remember, no job is so urgent that it cannot be done safely. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share with someone who works in construction. Because safety explained simply saves lives.